or variety of holes in a variety of shapes. I can use my words today. I need my coffee. Um, we decided to make the DM cry, and we decided the solution is violence. And we stuck the square peg in the triangle hole. Um, most of the party did the reasonable thing of settle down in the tavern for the night, well, for a day, to get ready for the night, and see what preparations there are for our adventure tomorrow. However, the Dern and Stern, the Kneecapper brothers, and Mittens, the two paladins and the zealot barbarian, decided to be God's silliest warriors, went out wandering the streets, letting the gods lead them where they may, and we heard a dwarf assassinated in an alley. Which Mittens then climbed onto the roof to see if there was someone playing to sing, and saw someone roughly 150 feet away. Decided to cosplay Sonic the Hedgehog and hauled ass over to the assassin in a single round because Mittens is a fucking cat, I guess. Um, a fight ensued, shenanigans ensued. Mittens could not make a Mage Slayer hit to save his fucking life, and the assassin eventually got away after being disarmed. This sounded like cult bullshit, so Mittens went off to Mittens, Stern, and Dern brought the dwarf to the church to have the dwarf revivified. Mittens went off to let Rurik know that there might be cult bullshit going on and we'd be investigating further. Stern and Dern returned to the scene of the crime to, I'm going to be very polite and say investigate.
Oh, they certainly weren't polite.
They decided the proper course of an investigation involved kicking in everyone's doors, interrogating them, and beating the shit out of anyone who didn't immediately help them, despite them just being a pair of gnomes. And a cat and a dog. Like an actual cat and a dog. And then Mittens came by, did some damage control, mostly paid for everything that they broke out of pocket, and is now wandering the streets to see if there's any roadside windows that are displaying signs of damage that would track with the dwarf's recollection of what was going on during the assassination. Stern and Dern, if I remember right, are returning to the temple to marshal some forces to hunt down a cult. And the rest of the party has no idea because nobody's told them yet.
Right, yeah, we're returning to the temple where we're going to take a rest, and in the morning we're going to gather our posse and go take out this cult.
Indeed. So, to summarize, Dern and Cern are heading back to the temple. Faradul, Fea, Sinclair, and I would assume Porkchop
Yes.
are being productive members sleeping at the Orange Carp Inn.
I think you mean working off a hangover in the Orange Carp Inn.
Okay. The point is, you're at the Orange Carp Inn, not being a menace, while drinking your wine in the south side of the hood.
Now, to be
Who said
fair,
anything about not being a menace?
yeah, to be fair, some of the people who partied with me in the wine might have gone on to become menaces.
I'm already a menace sober.
Okay, so what are you guys doing while you're being a menace in the Orange
No, I'm being
Carp?
hungover.
There we go.
Okay, so you're not going to be a menace?
No, we've already been a menace. It's already done. You can't stop us.
It's just that the other people have become menaces on our behalf. I'm just having a hangover.
Okay.
He's saying the patrons he got drunk were probably menacing.
In a drunken fugue, I have set events into motion that not even the DM is privy to.
Or am I? All right. Mittens, it's 10:30 at night. Past curfew, but you're walking. You're exploring. You spend 20 minutes looking around for an apartment that matches this one.
Yeah, I'd imagine it'd be probably on the same block or within a block or two, since we would have had to get there within a minute
Mm-hmm.
if I had to work.
You pass back up on your way to the church, and with that roll, the gods lead you to your left, walking kind of past that district gate and over into a bit of a nicer part of town. You know, there's a little bridge that you cross over this kind of small tributary river through the gate, hook a left, and you can see straight over from the main road is an apartment with a open window. This would be the not the ground floor, but the second story, where one of the shutters is currently hanging by its bottom hinge, and the other one is missing.
All right, I'll go ahead and just. How loud is climbing up the side of a house with the climb speed?
Not terribly quiet.
Hmm. All right, I'll just go inside then and go up to that room and just knock on the door gently to see if someone's still in there.
All right, you knock on the apartment door. There's no answer. Actually, what's your passive?
15.
15. Hold on. You don't hear anything. Just like the noises you'd expect from an apartment at 10:30 at night.
All right, I'll crack the door open and just take a peek inside.
All right, the door is unlocked. You peek inside, and you can see that you're currently looking into a what probably amounts to a 2-room apartment. You're currently stepping into the kind of kitchen and I guess living area. You can see the door at the back of the room, which would lead into presumably the bedchamber. You can see that there is a pot of stew which has gone cold. The fire in the cooking space has burned down to embers.
All right. I'm just gonna start getting some of the parchment out of my backpack along with a pen, make some notes of the condition of the room, look around and see if there's anything of like likely sentimental value that the dwarf would want me to bring back.
Give me an investigation check.
Hey boy. Investigation. 2. Probably stubbed my toe on the table once or twice.
Yes, actually. You're poking around. You see a small bookshelf here. Bottom row is full. Top row is mostly full, save the middle where it's kind of leaning inward. He's got a writing desk with some paper and ink on it. Pretty normal looking apartment for what would amount to some kind of accountant.
Do any of the books have a bookmark? Like something to bring back for reading so he's not bored out of his mind for a few days while everything blows over.
No, there are no bookmarks on these books.
Hey, that look particularly well worn. Like they've been reread several times.
Give me another investigation check.
8.
Yeah, they all look to be kind of old books. They've all seen pretty good use.
Fuck it, I'll pick 2 at random then. Just make sure they're not like dry textbooks. Read the cover, flip a few pages in, see what they're about. And then nothing else is catching my eye here.
Nothing here in the living space.
Alright, kitchen then.
The kitchen and the living space are the same space.
Right. Is the other room a bedroom then?
Mm-hmm.
I will go look in that.
All right, you open the door. Inside, you see a simple wooden bed frame. Got some. It's got a pillow. Looks like some kind of feather down. Uses some furs for blankets. It's what do you expect out of a nice house? Nightstand table, that sort of thing. It's dark in here though.
Probably nothing sentimental in here then. Yeah, fuck it. I'll close the front door real quick, light a candle, and see if anything sticks out with a little bit of light.
You're closing the apartment door. Or you're closing the bedroom door.
The apartment door, not like latching it, but just closing it so that I'm not shining a candle into the hallway.
All right, you step back out, close the door. Give me a perception check.
13.
You hear the movement of little like little clogs on the wooden floor.
Inside one of the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to tell which room and roughly where the clogs are?
Give me a perception check. Or survival check, I suppose, would be better. Towards the back side of the apartment.
All right. I will, fuck it, I'll start patting down the backside of the apartment, and I will let the gods guide my search. I want to see what's making this noise.
All right. So, I guess give me another investigation check.
Another 13.
All right. This isn't actually too hard to find as you go poking around the bedroom, but you spot that there is a section in the wooden wall that has been drilled out. Just enough that you can kind of use as like a peephole, and the wood shavings are currently kind of on the floor in the corner by the bed rest, the headboard. You can feel a little draft coming through it, like it leads outside.
So shavings behind the headboard. How high on the wall is this?
Foot and a half to 2 feet.
It's like that'd be what, an eye level for a gnome or a halfling, give or take.
Yeah, thereabouts.
All right. All right, I'll just give the room another once over, see if anything's sticking out with light that wasn't in the dark, and then if there's nothing, I'll head up.
Yeah. There are some blood stains over by the kitchen window. Just a couple of blood drops.
Okay. I'll just put out the candle, head back out, close the door behind me, and return to the church.
All right. You do so. Dern and Cern have made it back to the church. Mittens arrives about 30 minutes later. The rest of you are sleeping. Anyone setting a watch order?
Would we feel the need, or have we done that here previously?
This is your guys' first night in town.
The temple is perfectly secure. There's no reason to set a watch here.
Okay, then we won't.
Mittens isn't going to be on watch, but
Well,
probably
it depends on where you decided to sleep, Porkchop. We have rooms at the inn. We have like a adventure suite with a 6 rooms, and then
I would be at the inn.
yeah, we have the penthouse suite. So
No,
They kicked
you
out
have to
Shep.
give me the penthouse.
You made that joke last week.
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's still funny.
Chase because he's an asshole.
Yes. We did exactly that. Oh yeah.
That Chicks was amazing.
Pete,
Ugh.
that reminds
There is
me,
a
Pete.
too.
Last week when Dern and Cern were interrogating the neighbors in a completely unrelated apartment, one of the gnomes, after clearly not getting through to Dern and Cern that there is no cult, tells them how to get to the cult. And you see, they need to go down the road to the apothecary and ask him for a potion that will help them go fuck themselves. All right. But yes, you guys finish your very nice penthouse suite sleep here at the Orange Trout. By the way,
orange carp.
the orange carp. Yes, my apologies. The
The
orange
goldfish.
No, I like the fact that the type of fish keeps changing. It's entertaining.
It's the orange carp. Look. If I say trout, I'm not going to accidentally say it at the Magikarp Inn. Unfortunately, Pete, we realized too late that I had actually just made the logo for this place a Magikarp. Yeah. It's an orange carp. It had a crown. I didn't realize I had made Magikarp until after I said it.
Mm. Yeah, they've to distance themselves from the Magikarp image, they've chosen a new name to reflect their low prices. They now call it the Cheap Inn.
You can buy this Magikarp off me for 10 money. It's like 10 cents.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. You guys wake up. Your head's well rested on your, goose feather pillows.
Very nice.
It's a good morning.
A great
So
morning
far.
is even better with breakfast.
Indeed. There is delicious. Let's see. Actually, what they got? They got mussels today from the sea.
No, I have mussels. They have clams.
But yeah, they got some clams, bit of cheese, bread, the usual. You know what you expect.
Yes.
You guys are having a nice breakfast.
It's nice and peaceful.
Nothing's gone wrong with your day yet.
Keyword.
So, what are you guys doing?
Well,
Well, I think after breakfast, we need to get the rest of the party, and we need to get a move on, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah, assuming nothing happens, I probably would have had, nice, meager breakfast at the inn, at the temple, and then headed to the inn to gather the party together because we have a cult to hunt down.
Yep.
oh, this is happening. Okay, here we go. oh, Mister's here just in time. Mister, it's morning. We've all rested.
Let's see, did anybody post the King of the Hill GIF last session?
No, I don't think so.
Wait,
Oh,
hold
that's
on.
a
What,
shame.
Pete?
Hold on a second.
It's the one Yep.
No, not that one.
Oh, that didn't narrow it down.
Some cultists to hunt down and eviscerate, right?
I always like those little Martians. I don't know why.
That's right.
Yeah, we know where they're hiding now, so
Oh, here, this isn't a GIF, but it'll do.
Oh, that one.
Yep, this is it. Reddit. Why can't you just embed like a normal JPEG?
Because fuck you, that's why.
There, it wasn't that
Okay.
hard.
What'd you do to that?
I just copied the image.
That's what I did.
I pasted it. No, you copied the link.
Oh, yeah, that is what I did.
Are y'all with the cult? It's not a cult. It's an organization that promotes
Yep,
love.
this is it.
Yeah, it's a cult.
So apparently the apothecary is in on the cult, and I believe Mittens was looking into the dwarf's domicile.
And
The apothecary is not part of the cult. He was telling you to go fuck yourself.
So you're saying it's a sex cult?
oh, that is unholy. We must eviscerate them all.
Well, look, as long as it's not an asbestos cult, we're good.
Trying to forgive me for whatever I did to deserve this.
Maybe it's an asbestos and sex cult.
Adam, party. Time's wasted. Cultists are getting away. We have to go. Let's go. Come on.
all right, so I assume this is CERN and Dern physically lifting Mittens out of the bed. The blanket's still on him, and the pillow's still there. There's some fucking Tom and Jerry shit.
mean,
No, when he wakes up,
no,
he's still in bed, but his bed is being marched down the street with him.
I was gonna say more likely they're picking the bed up.
They're going to the inn.
Mitten's trying to sleep in, catch up on the winks he missed out last night, and they're like, "No, we gotta go."
You guys are having a nice breakfast, so I suppose the question is, how does your split party meet up?
We go to the inn to gather the posse, so we probably go there, like,
Yeah.
gather them as they come down for breakfast.
Yeah, catch them before they get down there. Rope them into our holy crusade before they even have time to eat.
All right. So, you guys are all eating breakfast when these two gnomes, having clearly kidnapped this cat man, walk into the inn.
As soon as they start talking, this is Sinclair.
We're on a mission from God.
Well, you're
Yep.
a paladin.
And your mission can
so-
wait for us to have breakfast.
True, but while you're eating, we're going to brief you.
Yes.
Go for it.
Right. So there is an evil cult in this town. They attacked a dwarf last night and murdered him. Don't worry, we raised him. No big deal there. Mittens tracked down his domicile after it turns out that we happened upon some secret cultists instead of his domicile. And apparently the town's apothecary is like the main point of contact. So we have to go and take him. But given that he's a higher up person in the cult, it might be somewhat dangerous, and so we're going to require the full party for this one instead of just me and CERN going in.
Yeah, we killed some of their
Uh,
flunkies, but
You killed people?
No, I don't think we actually managed to kill anyone. We interrogated them.
yes, we did do that. Yes.
Mittens cleaned up. I presume, Mittens, you dispose of the bodies?
Do you want the actual briefing now?
Please.
Yes, what?
There's no time to waste. Let's go.
There was an assassination. The assassin seemed like he might be a cultist. These two got a little bit overambitious. Performed some interrogations that I don't think are actually that helpful. They got told to go fuck themselves, and now they think the apothecary is in on this cult. Nobody
I
died,
see.
but there are going to be a lot of headaches.
All right. Did anybody
mean-
alert the guards? Or are we in the clear?
The guards have been alerted by some of the bystanders, but it was late at night, and I didn't see any guards to tell our side of the story, so we'll see later. I did have Rurik, doorkeeper, send a message to him, so word is
All
out.
right. Well, considering we're outsiders, perhaps we go deal with the issue we've been called here to deal with, and then we'll come back and have tea with Rurik and discuss this cult with him.
I hope you have better luck convincing these two than I did.
But the cult is a threat now. The mission with Rurik can wait.
I understand,
Isn't what Rourke paying us?
but we're not here
Money
deal
is
with a cult.
irrelevant next to doing God's
We
work.
are not here to deal with a cult. They have their own guard and their own investigations. Your antics last night, with the fact that the guards were likely alerted, means that they will be on alert for a cult. If it becomes a bigger problem, they know now, thanks to you guys. So we can get on with our mission.
They're being paid for it.
What's our mission with Rurik again? This is me out of character. I just don't remember.
Where there's a vault that he going through the archives of the pillars. That's the secret organization he's a part of. They found a vault that they decided to check out because it was old and this record was old. So he sent
I remember.
crew
Now.
of-
Okay.
yeah, a crew of his guys, and then a crew of adventurers. Yeah.
So
So-
Dirt thinks about that for a moment. Goes. So what you're saying is the cult is linked to this vault, and that we need to take out this vault to hurt the cult? Okay, let's go.
It could be their base of operations. It's only 2 days out of town. That's perfect cult distance.
And it rhymes.
I-
There has to be a connection.
Yeah, absolutely. We can't, I can't think of a proper literary reference to make, so I shall simply say we need to go kill the cult. And yeah, no, if that's the cult base, we need to go take them out. We need to go take them out right now before they kill more people.
Excellent.
We must halt the cult in the vault.
Ah, there we go.
Let's go.
And then
Give me just a second. I have to step away a moment. I'll be right
Yep.
back.
thank you, Under. That works. I was trying to think of like how I could phrase it so that Dern and Cern would play along, but I'm sitting there like, I'm tired. I had a long day.
Mhm.
See, that's why I have an int of 6 and a wisdom of 10, so I can make those intuitive leaps about, what you're trying to get at is the cult is in the vault.
Indeed. Cult is in fact in the vault.
If you jump enough logical steps, eventually you'll get where you're going.
Right, sir? So he's got to go take out this cult base now.
Let's go.
Yep, got to purge it.
I jump on Garfield and take off.
Did you just post a haiku?
It's a limerick.
Yeah, the meter's not quite right to be a limerick.
Limerick's are only about the rhyming scheme. Ground, profound, found, aglow, fro.
Yeah.
Well,
Haikus have syllable count.
I want my
Limericks don't.
fucking ice cream.
That doesn't fit into limerick.
Wasn't supposed to. I want my
Let's
goddamn
go.
ice cream. Hold on.
Let's go.
Yeah, give your DM a second.
Oh,
One.
I thought it was us.
The gods demand their frozen treat.
I don't know. It does say they're supposed to be in trimeter.
Tastes like TPK. All right, gentlemen. So what are you doing?
Well, I'm dropping that letter inviting the adventuring group to join us when they're done with their rats.
I'm urging the party to let's go to the vault. There are cultists to purge.
All right. Sinclair leaves his letter.
Yep. And it'd be signed Maximilian. That's how I would have approached him anyway.
Maximilian Pegasus.
Maximilian the mercenary.
Apple juice consuming flamboyant homosexual of the card game world. Oh, wait, he had a wife.
So did Tom Cruise. Anyway, we load up the cart, we set out.
Mm-hmm. So I ask you guys this. How do you get there? Do you wish to follow the road? Follow the river? Cut wildly through the woods?
Quickest way.
Follow the road.
We bend space and time, going to a different dimension, then popping out the other side.
Like telephone will
perils to the
intervene, have
Lord.
him teleport
No,
us
we'll
there.
fold space in on itself and start at one point and end at the other point.
Yeah,
All without
telephone
moving.
intervene.
The basics of string theory.
Sam, you're gonna have to
I
roll
don't
perils
need
of the Lord for
eyes
that
to
one.
see where this card is going.
Well, Sinclair knows where the vault is, so, presumably we would follow his lead.
Yeah. Well, no, we just have to follow the road for 2 days north, so I would have Dern and Cern go out front to be our
Right, yeah.
anti-cult scouts.
Yep, we are out front on our vicious, impressive mounts. On the constant alert for cult ambushes.
Keeping the horses at half cant so they, don't trample them.
With their little dot, with Garfield and Odie.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are traveling, following the road, making good time. It'll take about 2 days to get there. You pass by, yeah. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, you guys reach kind of a bend in the road near the river. And as you guys kind of turn, you can see past the turn and by some, on the other side of some trees, there looks to be a wooden bridge that crosses this kind of tributary river.
What's the flight time of an unladen swallow?
No. And you can see crossing the bridge another cart drawn by 2 horses.
I didn't know horses could draw. That's cool.
All right. Well, you just kind of wait for them to clear the bridge before we proceed. We don't try to bully them off the bridge or anything. There's no need to be rude.
Right.
Yes, they're the very
Anything
epitome of
interesting?
manners.
Anything interesting about their cart? Laden with goods, exceptionally empty.
Well,
Got a bunch of 8-pointed stars drawn in blood on the side.
Ooh.
Now that you mention it,
yeah, now that you do mention it, there's like a lot of dead bodies. No, no, no. You can see, you got a man, kind of bushy gray beard and a straw hat. He's sitting in the front, driving the horses.
What do they
And
call you?
in the back, you can see a big old pile of hay, and you can see a couple of like red points sticking out of it, almost like red needles, but bigger and thicker, more cone shaped.
Ah.
Like a gnome hat?
Yeah, like a gnome hat.
hey, it slipped my mind yesterday, but there was a hole in the wall, like less than 2 feet off the ground. There might be gnomes or halfling getting involved with this on the assassination end.
I have an idea. Ask him if his beats are for sale. Those beats on top of your cart?
Yeah, Sinclair would call out and make small talk, just chatting with him. So,
Yep, yep.
Mister, please don't post gore in the channel.
So the carts get close enough for you guys to talk, and you ask him to buy some of his beats, and he looks at you a little confused from it. He's like, "I'm not I don't have any beats on me. Just transporting a cart full of hay."
No, what are those on top of the hay? Those beats up there? I will admit it's a bit of a strange way of storing them.
He turns around and looks up. Oh, hold on. Pulls out a pitchfork and kind of sticks it in there. Hear an ow, ow! As he kind of pokes her a few times, you see a group of 8 gnomes come leaping out of the mound of hay.
friends
They
of
go,
yours?
Ah, it's a clown cart.
yeah, they go clown carring out of this pile of hay and into the woods.
Mm.
How are they dressed?
Yes.
Well, they're all wearing conical red hats and all blue. But they got these blue robes and blue vests.
Do we recognize
Well-
him as
Classic MILF colors.
Then Sinclair would ask the cart owner of friends of yours. Kind of pointing at the gnomes running into the woods.
No, those damn gnomes. No offense.
who's Bateman, actually?
They have been getting all up in our houses. Nosy little buggers. I don't even know where they came from. Our town has no gnomes, but these 8 keep showing up, freeloading on rides, swiping our cobblers, swiping our shoes, and swiping our cobbler.
Well, we're at present in the middle of doing something, but afterwards maybe we'll come check out your town. Where is it?
Oh, it's about 3 or 4 miles to the west, just up this tributary.
All right. Sinclair, writes it down in his journal.
Boring guy.
It's Bob's End.
Poor Bob.
And you're saying these gnomes kidnapped your village cobbler?
No, that's not what he said.
No, he said both things. He said they took the cobbler and the cobbler.
Your gnome
And the
friend
shoe.
heard right.
And the shoes. Perhaps we should go and speak with those gnomes.
Our cobbler disappeared a few nights ago,
Hmm.
along with a lot of our shoes
Hmm.
and all of our cobbler.
Hmm.
You know how gnomes can be.
Oh, I do. I do indeed know how gnomes can be. And while your problem is most vexing, I'm afraid currently we are dealing with a rather dangerous cult, and I'm afraid that will have to take priority over a missing cobbler.
Well, hang on. Do we know the gnomes aren't connected to the cult?
All those gnomes were dressed alike.
Yeah, but they weren't dressed like the cult guy.
Oh, what was the cult guy dressed like?
He was dressed in
Get a
I never
black.
saw what the
Oh.
cult guy was dressed like.
Which nobody has, by the way, described to anybody.
Yeah, I mean, for real, we never saw what the cult guy was dressed like.
Yeah, we did. We fought him.
You literally got into a fight with him.
Oh yeah,
You shot him.
Yeah, he was dressed in all
a lot of
black.
people.
And he had that weird knife. Were any of the gnomes armed? That jumped out of the cart?
Did they scatter like?
It depends on how you define armed.
Did they have a
One-
ritual knife like the guy we were fighting did?
Oh, no. The guy you were fighting had a short sword. These guys were armed with a quarterstaff with a lamp, a pickaxe, a pair of shoes tied together by an extra long piece of string, a hurdy-gurdy, a broom.
So it was straight up these guys.
Yeah, kind of.
Ah, so this wasn't this wasn't the cult. This was a gang.
Oh, this is a gnome liberation party.
Yeah, either that or it was NILF. Maybe it was NILF.
Yeah, it was a gnome liberation army.
Yeah, the Gnomish National Independence and Liberation Front.
Yeah, that one. Would we know that?
Would you know what?
As gnomes, if they're part of any, because of the blue markings and what they carry, we would know what they do, what their job is. I know Dern has no idea because he can barely comprehend numbers, but he's wise enough for both of us. So,
Well, everyone knows that the Gnomish Liberation Front isn't real,
That's just what they want you to think.
right, sacrilegious.
and that the fashion of wearing all denim robes is a traditional element of Gnomish culture, and definitely not anything to do with any Gnomish Liberation Front that doesn't exist.
Gnomes are fantasy Canadian. Taking notes.
Fry, his eyes narrowed.
Lies, lies and slander. All right, what are we doing? We chasing the gnomes, or are we going after the cultists?
Call.
I think the gnomes will still be here when we come back through. They sound like they're sticking around for a while. I mean, they kidnapped a cobbler.
Right. Let's move.
All right. You travel a bit further. Eventually, the sun begins to set in the west. And you can see up ahead a small hamlet. I assume you guys make camp near this hamlet.
Yeah, I asked him to give one of his speeches.
I'm guessing the hamlet doesn't have an inn.
No, it's too small.
Does it have a church?
It's a hamlet.
It's a couple houses.
But they build the. Oh, no.
It's literally 5 houses.
Oh, well, we're gonna commandeer one. Is there an inn? Can we commandeer a bar?
We're gonna camp outside the hamlet.
Yeah, we're not going to commandeer
Or an
anything.
hamlet if there's no bar. What do they do? Watch the grass grow? What the fuck?
Farming, fishing. There's all kinds of reasons a little village would pop up like this.
The 3F:
Liquor?
farming, fishing, fucking. That's their entertainment.
Just
3F.
just a little bit of liquor.
Farming, fishing, fermenting, fucking.
Farming, fishing, fermenting, and fornicating.
Sounds like a plan to me. Is that all that goes on here?
Yeah, basically.
These are the only tasks I
I
bothered
need
to
to
assign
find
in
out
Dwarf Fortress.
who does the fermenting and who does the fucking.
I would guess all of them on both accounts.
I think it's mostly the grain that does the fermenting.
Look,
We're looking for the ones who do the fomenting. That would be the cult.
look. This is a hamlet of spies. So they spent all their time farming conspiracies, fishing for information, fermenting rebellion, and fornicating
Mm.
for information. Sorry, I realized I could try doing something with that. All right. So yeah, you guys wheel into the hamlet. I assume making yourselves known.
Hmm.
Well,
Indeed.
with Dern and Cern, I think it's pretty hard not to be known.
Yeah, we're here to take up arms against a sea of troubles, so keep your slings and arrows to yourselves.
Of outrageous fortune.
All right.
And to hell in pain.
And you guys camp down for the night.
Setting a watch.
Yes.
I'll go first.
Tap paper watch order, or it didn't happen.
How about this?
You didn't put your brother with you?
Yeah, I'll probably be
Yeah, that works.
Dern when he's on watch. I mean, he kind of sticks with his brother anyway. I mean, he's smart enough to know better, but he ain't wise enough to care.
So you guys have what, tents?
Yeah.
I think I actually do have a tent.
I think I have one.
Well,
too.
no, we have. I mean, you guys can sleep in your tents if you want to,
I
but we
believe
have
I
those
have
big
one.
10-person tents.
Oh, we do have one of those big ones. Yeah.
No, we have 3 of them.
Oh wow. Cool.
Okay, no, I just have a bedroll. So, yeah, I'll sleep in a tent. I mean, when I'm on watch
Oh no,
inside the
they're
tent,
4-person
obviously.
tents, but yeah, we have 3 10 by 10.
They're
4-person
four-person in
tents.
10 gnome tents.
Yeah. 4 normal people can sleep in these, and if a gnome party got a hold of them, you could fit an entire party in there. And no, I didn't specify what size the party is.
As long as I'm invited.
Yeah, they won't drain you of your tabletop gamer energy. All right. So you set up camp. Out of curiosity, what do you have in your cart?
Yes?
Yeah, but like, what do you got in there?
Drop the Google sheet in
Everything.
Gilbert's DM so he can see.
Some of it's on the ship, but yeah, let me get you the link, Gilbert.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff on the. Well, we probably won't because we're probably fixing to get raided by thieving
Like
little
the
gnomes.
coin, that is now officially the Institute's tracking
Oh yeah. That's
on the Google sheet. The magical items are all at the Institute. Like this right here, that's all at the Institute. This is on the cart. Resources are on the cart. Loot cell is on the cart. Most of the gear of war, most of the misc. I have a separate on my sheet for the boat.
But you guys got all those rations in there?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
No
they
reason
look
we ever.
good.
They don't weigh
So-
much. No reason to take them off the cart.
Dern and
We just have
Cern.
crates of MREs on the back of the cart.
So Dern and Cern, what are your passives?
Yes and no.
12.
One of them is passively perceptive, and the other isn't.
Thurn, what's your passive?
His should be
Mis-
higher than mine because his he didn't dump wisdom. I dumped wisdom.
Right, but I'm not proficient in it.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you're proficient, you might actually be better than him. What's
I
your
get-
passive?
I'm proficient in it. Yeah.
I should have gotten stuck on the watch with them.
Yeah, we should have sent Soon's other brother, Seti.
Mister?
So
What?
What's your
Mister's
passive
is 12.
perception?
12. I said.
Oh, 12. I didn't see you type in chat.
Yeah, we're oblivious. We don't notice things until after the fact, but then we kill whatever we notice. So
Gilbert, if
I mean,
it
my
matters,
passive's only 10, so
if it matters, Mittens does have her own tent and sleeping bag. I'll probably just be across from the campfire from the rest of everyone.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. So,
Cern and Dern are probably playing cards, oblivious to everything going on around them.
yep. You guys play a mean game of cards.
Well,
And your
Gilbert, you got
watch
the link.
ends.
Just update the sheet.
Well, it
Yeah,
gets
once-
heated because we've been playing for years. Do they have to roll their stealth check to see if they can sneak up and get stuff?
I'm guessing their modifier is higher than your.
Oh well, that's probably true.
Well, the morning dawns, and as you guys pack up camp and look over your stuff, Sinclair,
Yep.
one of your ration storages
Mm-hmm.
has pretty clearly been busted into.
Excellent. Who begins the count?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Thomas.
hello.
Hello.
The count? Is it Halloween already?
Getting there.
73 rations have disappeared.
Man. fucker stole a lot. Shit.
You guys realize we have nearly 600 rations, right?
I think we'll
That
be
is-
okay.
Yeah, but
That's not that much.
It's not
It's the principle
amount.
of the thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
We have to correct some gnomes. Of the
I'm sure if they're stealing food and like nothing else, I'm sure they just had need of it, and there's really no need to go, hunt them down or anything.
Not for that
Clear
reason.
wouldn't care. We can get more rations, and if you math that out, that's like 40 gold. There were items on the cart that were worth more than that.
Mm.
Oh, but what if they're secret cultists?
Then we're
Yeah,
going
but
to
we
the
saw
lair
them. They
anyways
probably
to get
aren't
back.
secret cultists.
I remember that. Lex Luthor took 40 cakes. He took 40 cakes. That's how many.
It's a good thing they didn't also steal my good coat. Then we might have to get into an ethical quandary.
Yeah, it's not gnome-sized and blue.
Oh, that's true.
What use do they have for it?
Putting 3 gnomes in it.
That's not the size of 3 gnomes either. And it's not a trench coat. It's just a coat.
Most coats are a trench coat for gnomes.
Not for 3
Right.
gnomes.
But yeah, you've lost a bunch of rations.
All right. Well, could have seen that coming.
No, we
Oh, yeah.
couldn't. If we had, it wouldn't have happened.
I'm just so abused
No, I
by
meant with
how
the
high this
gnomes
roll
in the
was.
area.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Oh no! Anyway,
Basically, yeah. We Sinclair, repairs the damage real quick, and it's like is genuinely confused because they broke into the side of the crate that doesn't have a lock on it and hinges at the top.
yes, actually.
All right. Well, off we go.
To find the cult.
We're off to find the cultists.
And to purge them from existence.
The wonderful cultists of the vault.
Mm,
All right. You guys continue up a ways. Until eventually you reach a rocky bluff near the shore. You can kind of see what look to be elvish ruins built around here. You can see a small campsite set up and 3 dwarves sitting on some crates playing cards.
What you playing, boys?
Hmm? Oh. It's you lot. Rourke sent you?
Yep.
I mean, Master Grimaldi sent you.
You ain't gotta worry about being formal around us. We're just regular old mercenary adventurers.
It's a professionalism. You gotta keep it professional all times. Gotta keep professional.
Where are the cultists?
Wasn't Rourke an adventurer?
I wouldn't rightly know what our boss was. I just know he's our boss.
Well, regardless.
Where are the cultists?
Oh, it's
Would
the
you
boss.
mind showing us the vault entrance? Just ignore him.
Oh, yeah, over this way. He takes you over to an area past the little campsite set up in the middle of what was at one point a probably rather nice elven fresco, but it's since been worn by the ages, and there is currently a hole smashed into the middle of it, leading down into some kind of pit. There are 3 ropes hanging down into it, which are tied off onto a nearby mound of rubble. Yep. Vault's down there. We've been told by our boss to maintain your campsite, keep the animals fed, make sure bears don't make off with your rations, that sort of thing.
It's not bears.
Yeah, it's more beats we're worried about.
Can I make an insight check? Are these guys like actually bandits that have replaced the people we were meant to come here for?
Oh no.
Insight check.
Even worse, there are 2 gnomes
Oh no.
in a dwarf-sized trench coat.
Who knows? They
Well,
seem pretty dwarf-like.
indeed. So with the 2 dwarves in range and this entrance to the vault in range, I would then like wait for that and then divine sense.
Okay. Well, the hole in the ground doesn't ring as anything. And these guys don't ring as anything.
Okay. They pass.
Oh, the actual tiles that you're standing on, though, is consecrated.
Ah, even better. So they pass. For now. My eyes are on them, though.
So then, Sinclair would update them and let them know about the gnomes and recommend some strings and bells to deter them. If you need bells, there's probably some on the cart.
I feel like we'll put up bells. They'll just steal our bells, too. Damn gnomes getting real pesky around here.
Yeah, so I've heard. Any idea why?
Don't know. They're gnomes.
Showed up out of the blue and steal all the cobblers and all the cobblers.
And all the shoes. Actually, Berg over here, they took his socks, too.
That's reprehensible.
You see Berg nod very sadly.
They were his favorite pair of socks.
They were my favorite pair of socks.
Well, that's just a darn shame.
Well, best we get in. How big is the inside of the vault, by the way? Have you guys been in there, or were you advised to stay out and just watch?
Oh, hell no, we're not going in there.
Excellent. Oh, also, keep in mind, there possibly might be a group of adventurers following behind us. I asked them to join us after they were finished with their mission. It'll be 3 humans, an elf, 2 dwarves, and a halfling. Don't know if they're going to show up or not. They were going into the sewers to deal with rats, so they may have met their demise. They'll be looking for a man named Maximilian. That's me. Sinclair, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Good to meet you. Well, if you need anything related to the campsite, let us know. We'll just be hanging out here, playing cards.
I'll say you guys can, we're going to go in now, but you guys, well, hang on, Gilbert. You said it was 2 days travel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're nearing the end of the second day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, we'll just set up camp then.
How close to the end of the day?
You guys got like 2 hours.
There's lots of cult activity we could thwart in 2 hours. We should press on into the dungeon.
Or we can wait out here, sleep, and see if there's any cult activity during the night while we're on watch. And if there
It's not a
isn't,
bad idea.
then we know they're still inside, and we'll have a whole day to kill them.
We can do a stakeout.
You make a compelling argument. Very well.
Also gives us the chance to head off any cult reinforcements.
Exactly. But yeah, we'll get about setting up our camp. Probably not terribly close to the road or the entrance. Like, what's our distance to play with here, Gilbert? Like, how close is the road to the entrance of this place?
About a mile.
Oh, okay. So we can set up camp a little ways away and not be anywhere near the road. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like there's a. Well, hell, the dwarves even have like their own little camp space kind of set up in these ruins.
Yeah, we'll set up near them, like not encroaching on their space, but near enough that if any issues arise, we can be at the ready to aid.
All right, so you guys are setting up in the ruins.
Yep.
All right, what's your watch order?
Well, with the gnomes roaming, we should probably have our highest passives, which I think is pretty much just me. I don't think Faya has a high passive. Pork Chop, do you have a decent passive?
No.
Okay, so it's just me. Okay.
Don't have a
So-
pass. We're all frontline fighters. If something wakes us up, it's their fault.
Well, Porkchop is very intelligent, but he's not wise enough to be perceptive.
Yep.
I may have a 6 wisdom, but I do have proficiency in perception.
So you're a 12, same as
So something like this, you think?
yeah, that should work.
I also have a rune that gives night vision.
Are the colons the okay, yeah, so it's Dern, Cern, Mittens,
So
Sinclair,
now we get
Faya.
Mittens to babysit us?
Well,
More like
seemed to go well last time you guys worked together.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a better passive perception than us, so we're basically, pointing the cat at the darkness to see what it sees.
Ah, good point. Good point.
And you guys get along really well, so it's not babysitting, He just decided because you got to realize
You can
we
church
don't
it up all you
know
want. We know
we
what it
don't
is.
know in character what watch the rations were taken.
Yeah, pay no attention to the rope that I have looped around the back of your plate mail and onto my arm. Definitely not a leash to keep you two from going feral again.
It's definitely not like we would just drag you along.
Yeah, Sinclair. Next time they have their armor off, Sinclair will fabricate loops on the back. We just tie rope to, like right between the shoulder blades.
Perfect. A perfect mounting spot for my boss pole.
Exactly. That's how Sinclair will explain it to you. See, I'm gonna put some weapon mounts on here for you.
No, a boss pole, not a weapon mount. I have enough weapon mounts. Though I could use some more.
Hey, hard points are way better than no hard points. But anyway, yeah. So we will go down for our watch. Sinclair is arming the cart with strings and bells. The bells are on the upper decks. The strings are down below. So there is no easy way to get to the bells without ringing them. And then he'll set up a second tripwire with a bell that runs all the way back to the camp. All like 20 feet away.
You've made us extra vulnerable to flying gnomes.
Oh no.
Then Sinclair deploys the net launchers. They have AI.
So just so you know, Ruffles, this is how I'm going to use those loops on the back of my armor.
Yes, he's encouraging you to think that's what they're for. %, so you can stick a pole back there and have your banner. Although when you're in the city, we obviously won't be able to deploy the banner, so we'll just tie some rope there.
No. The banner must be visible, so we'll have to get the extra long pole so they can see it from a far distance away. It'll be like a 1.5 foot gnome and then like a 10-foot pole stuck to his back with the banner on it.
I mean, that would work.
It'll make it hard for him to get into buildings.
Well, this is what I was thinking. Make it easier to spot him from a distance.
What if it would
That's
take to...
adorable. I love it.
Was that one of the turtle that's on like a little toy race car and it's just scooting around?
I need
Oh,
to see
the
this show
turtle
me.
on a little skateboard.
No, not on the skateboard, on like a little Matchbox car.
Show me. I must see this.
Oh, I gotta find this.
So, like, I know this one.
No, not that. This one's real.
Oh yeah, and the last thing Sinclair would set up is the flare poles.
Nature never intended the tortoise to go so fast.
Turns out they're real speed freaks.
Oh yeah. You gotta keep them away from the cocaine. Oh, no, wait, the heroin. Shit.
I was gonna say they'd probably go for opioids.
Yeah. Got my drug nicknames mixed up.
Obviously not a true Emperor's Children fan.
Yeah, obviously I don't actually do cocaine or heroin.
Or have appallingly bad taste. All
Cocaine's
right.
not bad. Heroin's bad.
Yeah.
So
That's
anyway,
amazing.
That's adorable.
I love that.
The need for hedgehogs to go faster predates modern civilization.
Also, it's like actually pretty solid design too. That's just good.
Yeah.
I hope it survives 2,500 more years. All right. You guys start to sleep.
indeed.
And your watches go by uneventfully as the sun crests the eastern horizon.
Pretty sure Dern and Stern are the kids on the bed. Christmas morning, they want to get into that vault.
Yeah, like you guys are just waking up. Dern and Cern are like in full kit and gear, like next to the hole. Like, come on, guys, let's go.
Into the hole.
Don't you guys?
Sinclair goes over the
sleep?
campfire and makes a pot of coffee. Holding up one finger the entire time. I won't tell you which one. And I'd like to ask the dwarfs what their names are. We never got them yesterday.
Berg,
I suppose, yeah, we did get Berg's name.
Gargamel, and I don't know. Pick a third one. I didn't bother to name these guys.
Berg.
Bort.
There we go.
Bort.
Bort.
Okay, well,
Let me get a picture of Bort.
I let them know, hey, we're gonna go in, yada yada. See you later. You're welcome to the rations on the cart if your rations have gotten boring. And watch out for the gnomes. And then we turn and go to enter the vault.
All right. Well, there's that hole.
Wow, had a hole. How deep is the hole?
Don't know. It's dark down there.
520 feet of dark vision.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Oh, yeah. It goes down like 40 feet.
Oh,
I
All
too
right.
have 60 feet of dark vision.
Well, you said there are ropes, right?
Yes.
I use the ropes to descend into the dungeon.
indeed. I follow behind them.
Do you want your mount brought down?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. We lower the mounts. Sinclair just goes and gets a basket out of the cart.
One second here. Got to find my map. All right. Here we are. So you guys rappel down, and you emerge into what looks to be some kind of like stairwell junction. You can see the distinct elven architecture here. You guys have actually like rappelled down onto the kind of U-turn curve of these stairs. You can see kind of off to the side, it looks like there is a I don't know if I call it a hallway, but like a inverted balcony set around these stairs. I suppose a landing in the same U shape. Up the stairs from your position, you can see that there has been a cave in. You can see bits of worked stone, unworked earth, and other debris just filling in the space. And you can see that the stairwell descends down just off to the north of your position. The area is, you can kind of see now that you're down here, the area down ahead of you is, looks like there's some illumination shining up from deeper in the dungeon.
So there's a hallway and the stairs down that are actually viable.
Mm-hmm.
The hallway's dark, but there's light down the stairs.
Correct.
Well, obviously the cultists are going to fear the light, so we should head into the darkness.
Interesting logic, but I like it.
Well, they wouldn't have the lights on. They're a cult.
Exactly. And
They work in the dark, in the shadows.
thus, I begin leading the way down the dark hallway.
All right, you kind of scurry up a little bit of debris into this. It's not a hallway; it's like a dark balcony that kind of circles. You know, one second. Let me see if I can like. No, it's not good. I just picked it. Okay, I suppose the best way to describe it is this. The stairs have a gradual U-turn that they make, like they're, going doubling back on themselves. At the level you guys are at, there is a like inverted balcony, a space off of this, steadily curving set of stairs that creates like a shallow landing. It's not a hallway. You can see as you look around here that there's not much outside of like moldering crates, bits of like root digging through the walls, that kind of thing.
Ah, so the only way is down.
Correct.
Then we go down.
All right, you walk down the stairs. It's about 40 feet as you make it into an expanded chamber. You can see two what are almost like wells to either side of this room, inside of which is a teardrop shaped shard of illuminated glass, like it is physically radiating pale light. You can also see here uh, two mounds of dust and an ornately shaped metal gate on the opposite side. It's sitting ajar.
Let's go check out that glowing bit of glass.
All right, you step into the chamber, and as you do so, the glowing shards of glass light up as bolts of magic strike out at you. Do either of those hit?
No.
Yeah, you dodge them as these kind of bolts strike the ground where
No.
you were.
Bad glass, and I like smack it with my quarterstaff.
All right, give me an attack roll. Yeah, you whack it, it doesn't do anything.
Really? The radiant damage doesn't do anything?
Oh, you're smiting it?
All my hits do radiant damage, even without using smites.
Oh, well, you should probably roll that.
Does that work?
I have a feature called Improved Divine Smite. Whenever I hit a creature with a melee weapon, I do an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
I thought you meant all of the damage was radiant.
No. So I just need to roll the radiant damage, Gilbert?
Yep.
So that is... hold on, let me check something real quick. I might be able to re-roll that. No. So 1 point of radiant damage.
The light kind of oscillates a bit and stabilizes.
Don't make me come over there. Is there any, like, design to this glowing glass?
No, they're actually just perfect teardrop shaped pieces of glass.
How many?
2.
And they're just on the
One
ground?
floating in each well.
Oh, okay, they're floating above each well. How deep are the wells?
Only about a foot deep.
Okay.
I really don't know what to call this other than a well, because they are physically well shaped and have these, glowing teardrops floating above it, but like they don't actually
So,
go
recessed
anywhere.
areas?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're photon cannons.
Can I just grab one of the teardrop pieces of glass?
Actually, hold on a second. Actually, yeah, they are kind of like photon cannons, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Under, you were saying?
Can I just reach up and grab the teardrop shaped piece of glass? Like, how
Yeah.
big are the teardrop bits?
The size of your head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just reach up and grab it.
All right, yeah, you grab it.
Ha, neat.
As you kind of pull it out of the well, the light in it fades.
Oh. Still, teardrop shaped pieces of glass. I mean, that's pretty neat. I'd like to examine it closely and see if there's any like inscriptions or runes or writing on it, or are they literally just clear teardrop pieces of glass?
They are actually kind of opaque. They are blue glass now that the light's no longer coming out of it. But yeah, they are completely smooth, lacking in any kind of additional accoutrement.
Huh. Okay. Do the wells have any writing or other such stuff on them?
They do not.
Okay. Well, I grabbed the other teardrop and just kind of handed it off to Sinclair for party storage.
All right.
And you said there was a gate on the other side of the room?
Mm-hmm.
I go over to the gate.
While he's messing around with that, I will start ritual casting detect magic.
Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to ask at any point up till now, really. We have someone with identify, right?
No.
Oh. Oh shit.
Derp, 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 derp.
No, my name is Dern, not Derp.
I was literally about to make that joke.
Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp.
Well, don't make me call my other cousin Erp.
Derp, derp, derp. All right. Now that I have,
Like I'm capable of using a spell scroll of identify, but I don't have any. It is on my to-do list of getting. Just haven't gotten around to it.
Okay, because still don't know if the sword I got off that assassin is magical at all.
Oh, that's actually a good question, Gilbert. The port of Podanku. Be a large enough port that probably sell identify scrolls.
yeah.
Excellent. Next time we're in town.
Honestly, for a second there, I thought you were going to ask if, like, you were able to identify it ahead of time. I was like, nope, should have thought of that. Tough shit.
No. It's not something I thought of until just now, so I'm not going to retcon that.
Mm.
I'm not even going to ask to
Alright.
retcon that.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Didn't think of it.
Oh, good. All right.
So, the gate.
The gate.
The gate
What-
hungers.
What about the gate?
I go over to it and look through it.
All right, well, it's a gate. It's ajar. You can see through it.
I thought it was a gate.
Well, which is it?
You both take levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, it's been nice
Worth
playing
it?
with all you. I got to go to bed now.
Have a good night.
Uno reverse. Thanks for the exhaustion.
So, what is it that I see?
Well, you see through this gate a T intersection. To the north is a corridor extending beyond your line of sight.
Longer than 120 feet?
No, this is more to do with like the angle that you're at. 'Cause
Ah,
you said
okay.
You stuck your head in. It's one of those bits where like the walls have I forget the architectural term, but it's like recesses in it, like the classic kind of you could duck in
Alcoves?
there. Alcoves, yeah. Yeah, there's one of those kind of right at the entrance there that kind of cuts off line of sight.
Yeah.
To the south, you can see that instead of a hallway, there is a fresco. And across the hall is a stairwell. Well, I should say a landing and a stairwell headed down.
Well, I'll step in the intersection and look at this fresco.
Mm-hmm. This fresco, it depicts a beautiful elven woman leading an army of elves against a very crudely depicted looks like army of humans. When I say crudely depicted, I don't mean that it's done badly. I mean that the humans are depicted as being like knuckle dragging, skin wearing barbarians.
Hey,
So typical elf propaganda.
Sure.
Next, it'll just be labeled, the glorious battle of so and so against the monkey.
It's Monkai, actually.
Actually.
So that's probably the princess.
Wait, the cult took a princess?
No. The structure was originally built by elves. There's an elven princess. Elvish princess? Elven princess. Elvish princess.
I think Ido are
That
grammatically correct.
had a scepter that she used to help defeat the humans by flooding the area.
Now the cults are trying to get that scepter for terrorist activities. Got it. Well, we shouldn't waste any more time.
Yeah.
And
If I remember correctly, this is a shrine to Telenunde, right?
It is built on the area was at one point an old shrine site. Yes.
Yeah.
right, but in these types of mausoleums, the MacGuffin's always at the bottom, so that's where we go. And I start heading down the stairs.
And that's when it turns out it was stored in a lead-lined box stuck at like the top of the ruins, just sitting on top of a pillar.
Yeah, that's why no one's found it in like all these centuries, because they keep going deep down and like not finding anything.
Yeah, no one ever goes up the column.
Well, no. Who do you think we are, Mulan? Anyway, so yeah, I go down the
I'm
stairs.
picturing a gnome in that musical number, and it's funny. Yeah, I'll make a gnome out of you. All right. Sorry, where'd you say you were going? Down
the
hall
stairs.
or downstairs? All right, down the stairs.
Yeah, all the good stuff's going to be in the basement anyway.
So you head down the stairs, and you can see this area is also illuminated. You can see, kind of milling about there, what look to be a pair of dwarves and a kind of a green and brown robed wizard.
Oh, hey, you guys with the cult?
You say that as all three kind of turn to the noise you made, and you can see pretty clearly from their faces they're dead. As they begin stumbling your way.
Yeah, we found the call.
Roll an ish.
I'm shocked by this development. The cultists are full of undead? I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you, to find that there's necromancy going on in this establishment.
I thought this was a respectable establishment.
A clean Christian server.
Oh, it is? I'll have to get rid of the sex puzzle mini game.
Well, now hold on a second.
No, it's too late.
Is Mister gonna roll initiative?
Mister, undead. Everybody's dying. We need your help.
Sinclair?
Oh, let's see. Undead, you say?
Undead, I do say.
Well, how far away are they?
Like 30 feet.
Okay. Well, dust off the longbow. Don't have that magical short bow anymore.
The dust is from the short bow.
$26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits the zombie.
Suppose I never specified my target. Would have been aiming for the wizardy one. You said there's 2 dwarves and a wizard-looking guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just in case there's a zombie wizard hybrid. That's hopefully not a thing.
Brains. Cast fireball.
Oh,
We
you fool.
prefer
I'll
our
destroy the
brains
brains.
cooked.
Deep fried brains.
You need to cast grease for that first.
Look, he's a zombie. He doesn't know better.
That's why we need to instruct him. If he's going to be an atrocious undead, he can at least be a properly informed atrocious undead.
Uh-huh. Yep. That does hit the wizard. It is still standing.
All right. It is a silvered arrow, just to specify.
Yep.
I don't have regular arrows.
All right. Wait, no.
Yeah, what?
Faradul.
Yeah, I'm going to rage and charge the left dwarf zombie. How far away are they?
You're probably towards the front, like 15, 20 feet.
Oh, good. So then I'll attack him with the hammer.
The hammer.
Yeah, that's 3 hits.
Okay. And so that's a lot of damage. It's magical bludgeoning and then lightning damage there. Do they have any resistances or anything like that?
Hold on a second. I gotta do some stuff. Hey, Faya, do you want to do your cloud ring to this?
What?
I'm joking. It's making an undead fortitude save, and I got a nat 20. Yeah.
All right.
That's
Cloud
not...
Room. Paradual makes the save.
Faradul doesn't die from the damage he didn't take. Okay.
But on a success, he drops to 1 hit point instead.
Faradul's at 1 hit point. Don't ask me how.
Magic.
Betrayal.
Chicanery. Heavens, the drama. All right. Goofing around aside, yeah, no, this thing can't actually pass its undead fortitude saves, and you just completely destroy the zombie.
Nice. That's the end of my turn.
Even a skilled necromancer would be a little hard pressed to reuse this corpse.
It's just goop on the floor.
CERN. CERN. CERN.
Mister.
Yes.
Dodges.
What?
CERN.
What? How many zombies are there?
2.
Ooh, I hit one. Well, bonus action, I summon my sword, then I hit one. Then I hit one.
You're hitting the zombie with the psychic damage?
Yes.
All right.
The zombies are immune to psychic damage? I don't think they are.
I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no brains in it.
All right. That's 2 hits.
Okay.
Don't roll for psychic. Just roll your radiant.
Okay.
Because yes, these things in fact have so little brains, they have nothing to psychic damage. It's like trying to use an EMP on 2 sticks and a rock.
We had to share the rock.
21 points of radiant damage in 2 hits.
Yeah, it's dead.
Okie dokie.
Leaving just the wizard zombie.
I'm done.
All right, Mittens.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Fuck it. I'm gonna rage and run up and break it in half. I'll throw a reckless at it, cause why not? Numbers. That is 44 total. 8 of that is radiant. The rest is non-magic slashing. So 36 slashing, 8 radiant.
Indeed, you cut down the wizard zombie.
Mage Slayer.
And as the mage zombie dies, you can see a series, like an arcane rune, burning through its robe, like on its chest. And I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Mittens, as a gout of fire blasts out at you.
Is he within my aura?
Yes.
So it's +5.
Do I have proficiency? Not as a barbarian. 27.
All right, you dodge for half of 19 points of fire damage.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, you guys are out of the niche.
You know, a thought occurs. There's some decent chunk of undead that are not affected by mundane weaponry, right?
That is a thing.
Some, yeah.
Do we have any spare magic
I'll be back.
weapons?
No.
That is unfortunate.
Thought you had a mace. Oh no, that's Mister's old character that has that.
What happened to that mace?
Mister's old character has it.
Why didn't we get it back?
Because Mister's old character still exists. We didn't defund
He walked
the
away
party
with
when
it.
we. Yeah, we didn't defund anybody when they retired characters.
Hmm.
They had gear; it went with their sheet.
Oh, it was his weapon, not the party's. Okay.
Well, he also had the magical stick too, but that was more his than anything. But anyway, as of currently, no, we do not have any new available magic weapons.
Unfortunate.
It'll be fine. We don't need magic weapons if we just outright annihilate all the undead we find.
We don't need them, but they do help make things go faster.
He's got a point. But we should be alright. I mean, we have 2 paladins. Undead aren't really that big of a threat. Or cults.
Speaking of which, so what else is in here besides the undead that are now re-deaded?
Well, there is a stone pillar here in the middle with a, suspended mote of light. Off to the sides, look to be. You can see a couple of moldering boxes and a sleeping bag.
Any personal effects or anything besides the sleeping bag?
Nope.
No bags or backpacks.
Correct.
Any other way out of the room?
Yeah. It extends about 20 more feet to another flight of stairs.
Going down?
Going down.
All right, let's go.
I'd like to take a look at the containers before we.
Oh, okay, sure. Sure. If Sinclair mentions like he actually wants to take a look at the stuff, then sure, I'll wait.
Is the bedroll in good condition?
Yeah.
I'll roll it up and throw it in my bag. Yeah, I'll take a closer look at the rest of the room now and those containers, wherever they were. And it's not much to ask. Is anybody proficient in investigation?
No.
Almost, but not quite.
Is that the next one on your to-do list?
No, I meant that I'm proficient in intimidation, and it's right above investigation. So I was almost proficient with it, but I'm not.
Gotcha. All right. The sole investigator with a +4. This ought to be fun. Oh, I got a 22 to investigate the room, Gilbert.
$22. All right. Yeah, you're poking around here, and the area is actually conspicuously empty.
Is it clean?
Yes, even the stonework is actually clean.
Like polished?
No, not polished, just like not dusty.
Does it extend up the walls?
Parts of the walls.
How high does it extend up those parts?
Head height at most.
Okay, so not a slime. All right. And then those containers you mentioned? Boxes or something?
Rotten wood. And nothing inside them. They're just empty.
All right. Well, now that I've gave the room a once over, I would like to look for secret doors in this room. Because that's a different role for me.
Okay, make that roll. So, you don't so much discover a secret door as you discover a secret panel. Of tile actually made out of plaster that looks like you could remove it to reveal a space behind.
Pop it detect magic, and then remove it if nothing pings.
Nothing pings.
I'll remove the tile.
All right, you remove the plaster tile. It is heavier than you expect as you realize the back was coated in a thin sheet of lead. And you can see inside the compartment is a stone button, which no particular school.
Did Gilbert drop out for anyone else there?
Yeah, Gilbert,
Yeah.
you're like laying off your key up button.
From stone
You're-
button to no particular school cut out for me.
Yeah. I put the pieces together. There's a stone button behind the panel that's pinging with magic that's not pinging with any particular school. But yeah, Gilbert, you're like letting up off your push to talk or something.
Maybe it was a connection issue. I saw my thing go red there for a moment.
Yeah,
Very
that's
possible.
probably what it was.
By what you guys said, though, it doesn't sound like you missed anything.
Okay. Well. So button here. Does anybody want to push it?
I'll
Just
push
kidding.
it.
Sinclair pushes it.
Ka-dunk, 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 ka-dunk. Boom.
Oh, we summon the Oompa Loompas?
Nope. You heard the sound of gears and stone on stone.
Okay. But we didn't see
Gears.
anything change in this room.
Correct.
All right. Well, can I take another look around for secret doors? that may have been unlocked by that, but they just didn't swing open.
There are no secret doors.
Okie dokie. Well, that did something.
What direction was all that noise coming from?
A bit down the stairs.
Excellent. All right, Dern, onward.
All right, let's go down the stairs.
All right, you walk down the stairs. Who's on point?
I am.
All right. Well, you reach the bottom of the stairs and you hear a click as you realize that one of the steps below your feet just kind of gave way slightly.
Are you saying the
How-
stairs have turned into a slide?
No, more like one of the stairs was the step was a trap trigger.
Oh.
And nothing happens.
Okay. I keep going.
Indeed, you pass through. Other folks also step on this thing, and nothing bad happens.
It's like we disarmed it or
Mhm.
something.
Correct. Turns out sometimes when you want to get into your basement, you want to turn off your traps.
What kind of fool would
Nonsense.
possibly do that?
People who don't want to have to pay the insurance rates on contractors.
Ridiculous. No wonder it's a cult of heretics.
Oh God, it's an OSHA cult.
Worst
Too bad Pete's not
all.
here for all the OSHA jokes.
Yeah, that'd be a real ocean of them.
All right, so let's continue. Trap disarmed, and carelessly walked over.
Not carelessly. I walked forward with great intent and vigor into the unknown.
Vigorously.
Yes. I'm putting that 16 con to use.
Oh, you only have 16?
Yes.
Paladin. It's got to spread across strength, con, and whiz or charisma. He's got a 20 charisma. Remember.
I guess.
And don't worry, the gods will protect me. So get on the stairs.
What's down the stairs?
What's down
Box.
the stairs? Who knows?
Oh, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box is this?
I don't want to know what's in the box.
Storage box.
So,
Wait. Have you seen what that's from, Gilbert?
what?
Of course, Gilbert hasn't. He's more
Slevin.
culture than I have.
Lucky number 11. I think that's is that the movie sent?
No, it's just called
Wow.
7.
Oh, it's just Slevin.
Yeah, it's just 7. It's about the 7 deadly
Yeah, the
sins.
Brad Pitt,
Yeah, where
Morgan
there's
Freeman
the head
movie.
in the
Sent,
box
add
at
it to
the
the
end,
list.
and it was the guy's wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was Wrath. The
Yeah,
that-
I've seen it.
He was one she
Oh,
killed
okay.
first, so he could get his wrath. Killed his wife first.
Anyway,
Put her head in a box so that he'd kill him. Don't really know if that qualifies as wrath personally, but seems pretty legit to me. All right. So you guys reach the end of the stairs, and you can see up ahead a chamber lit in, well, it's pale moonlight, a large chamber. Looks to be about 180 feet across. Rectangular space. The area you guys are standing in is separate from this part, from the larger chamber, by a pair of pillars and a worked bronze grate, 30 feet by 40 feet. You can see off to your right, at kind of the intersection here between the pillar and the wall itself, is a makeshift barricade, along with a quiver of arrows set up. Kind of area that would give you like a vantage of a good chunk of the room. And to the north looks to be a compact encampment. You can see the remains of a fire pit along with 5 bedrolls, some backpacks, and 3 sacks.
So that group of adventurers who came down here?
Yes, this does look like an adventuring encampment that's been, partially fortified. The barricade, for example, looks to be made out of, dungeon detritus.
Yeah, the arrows. Are they of any particular make, or they just look like generic adventuring gear?
Well, you see a few iron head arrows in there, a trio of silver tipped arrows, and a third arrow, which Detect Magic wouldn't have gone off yet, is in fact radiating magic.
All right. Well, I'll grab that, and those, and those.
Sorry, I'm a bit
So-
confused about the layout here. So,
Sure, let me draw you a picture. One moment.
sure.
When you said trio of silvered, you meant there are 3 arrows that are silvered?
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Then a quiver, so 20 of regular arrows?
Yes.
And 1 mystery arrow, my favorite.
Oh, my money's on an arrow of detonation.
I was gonna say it's 5e. There's like what, 4 magic arrows that aren't just plus ammunition. Actually, does 5 even have plus ammunition or no?
Yeah, it does.
It's usually, oh, it does. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
It's not the entire chamber, but
Right, but it was more I wasn't quite getting the barricades, the bronze grate, and all that.
right. So we got the stairs you guys came down. Northern alcove has the camp. Southern alcove less camp. You got the barricades set up there in the same line as the grate in the middle.
So they were camping on this side of the grate.
And back.
Correct.
All right. Well, start digging through their camp and see if there's anything of note or of worth here. Going through packs, looking for journals, etc.
Yeah, the stuff in the middle is stuff we haven't gotten to. Okay. So you go peeking through here. Yes, you find 6 rations and a wineskin.
Cool.
And 2 greater health potions.
Okie dokie.
A scroll of web. Some miscellaneous adventuring supplies, so 200 feet of silk rope or hemp rope. I mean, that sort of thing.
Well, that tells you what level adventurers they were. Not rich enough to spring for silk rope. Anybody want 200 feet of hemp rope?
Sure.
Here you go. Happy birthday.
Why, thank you.
There's also a set of smith's tools. And a bag of 50 gold pieces.
Okie doke.
That one was hidden under the pillow of a halfling-sized bedroll.
Ah, the halfling was the rogue. Interesting dynamic.
Playing to stereotypes, I see.
All right. But other than the rations, etc., nothing else of note in the camps.
Correct.
Well, I guess I'll do some, like measuring and whatnot of the bed layouts to see if I could figure out the composition of the party so we can mark off those that have been turned into undead.
This one is, other than the halfling, this one looks to be all composed of average-sized folks.
Okay. Well, ready to move on?
Yep. So what's on the other side of the barricades?
So the other side of the barricade is a much larger chamber. Vaulted ceiling. And you can see a number of alcoves kind of similar to the one you're currently in. One set to the south, another across the way to the west. And to the north, you can see that it looks like the main chamber drops down into a long, deep, vaulted hall. You can see depictions of mythic elven figures on many of the wall panels. The center of the chamber is occupied by a square stone plinth with pillars kind of burning with these almost like moonlight looking motes of light. And the center of which you can see a podium made out of carefully worked gold, inlaid with sapphires, resting on top of which you can see the heft of some kind of rod. It looks to be made of simple, almost immaculate looking white wood.
Well, that
While
looks.
doing my research, was there a description of that scepter of the elven princess?
Of the princess, yes. Of the rod, no.
Okay.
Well, I walk up to it. Is there any like writing or anything?
Are you walking up past that perimeter?
Yes.
All right. You step between two of the pillars. And as you do so, there is a wail that echoes through the cavernous chamber. And you can see materializing out of the air 9 spectral elven figures. You should roll for an ish.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Do 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 do.
Oh, wow. Thanks, guys.
Just one of those days, huh?
Yarp.
Mr. Sleuth?
Burger!
We rolling this again?
Yeah.
All right.
Some undead elves have come to play.
You gotta send them packing.
Oh, we will.
Did Burger fall asleep? Oh no. We've lost our lieutenant.
Oh no.
Okay. The spectral elves.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll start with the wraiths. Well, seeing as Dern is the one who's gone out first, these guys will
Yep.
descend upon him for the violation of this sacred space.
All right. Well, the first one that comes into melee with me, I get an opportunity attack against,
Okay.
which I will
Turns
take.
out they're wraiths with bows.
Well, are they coming into melee with me, Gilbert? Before I roll.
Yes.
Okay. Does an 18 hit it?
Yes.
Is it immune to non-magical physical damage, just so I don't have to roll the dice? Because I'm smiting on this, but I'll skip the physical damage otherwise.
These guys, yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm putting a smite into this. Are they undead?
Yeah.
Okay. So that does 19 points of radiant damage to them.
All right. So the wraith gets hit. Boop, 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 boop.
And its speed drops to 0.
I mean, that just stops him in melee with you. Okay.
Yeah.
As these three reach out with their spectral hands to kill you.
Good luck. Oh, they all hit.
Uh-huh. Okay. "24, 26, and 14 necrotic damage. I need 3 constitution saving throws from you.
Yeah, hang on. Huh, that actually bloodies me. 3 con saves?
Yep.
Is this charm, disease, or frighten?
No. Alright, so you failed the first one, and your maximum hit points is dropped by 24. You pass the second and the third.
Okay.
So yeah, you just got to reduce max by 24 points.
Yep.
Alright. That's these fuckers. These other fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
These other ones move forward. Not much. And here we are. All right. And let's see. Yeah. 2 of them will use their horrifying visage. I need from. Let's go with Faradul and Cern.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom, you said.
Are they in my aura?
No. However, Faradul is in Cern's aura.
So how much do I get on a bonus? Is that +3?
I don't know. How much does Cern give you?
Burn is +4.
Master +4. Excellent.
Yeah, they're a difference of 1.
Not like it would do me any good.
Okay. You are frightened.
God damn it.
Hey, mister, how many levels of paladin do you have?
8.
Ah, so you don't have the aura of courage yet.
No. I have 2 auras, but
Yo, mister, can you pay attention?
I am paying attention.
Are you?
They asked me about my auras. I got one that's 10.
No.
And
Where's
one
your
that's 5.
save?
Oh, I need to save?
Yeah.
What kind of save?
Wisdom.
Am I in his aura?
No.
I'm not in his aura? Oh, okay, that's fine.
No.
I didn't pass?
No.
Okay.
You are frightened. All right, so both of you are frightened. And the third one is going to wail. I need Constitution saving throws from everybody.
Who's all in whose auras?
So, Dern is off on his own. Fea, Faradul, Mittens, Sinclair are all in Cerns.
+4.
Be a really weird save if it was against charm, but is this against charm?
No.
Okay. Figured I'd ask.
What's fucking hilarious about this?
Everybody passed.
Except Cern.
So what do I happen?
So, let's see. You failed. On a fail, the creature...
The creature what?
You drop to 0 hit points.
Oh, well, shit. I guess I'm dead.
No, you're just dying. The rest of you who passed take 11 points of psychic damage. That is not save for half. That's just you take 11 on success. You guys got that?
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Cern's fucking dying. Okay.
You did it. What are you complaining about?
Oh, I ain't complaining.
I don't care.
If anything, I'm deeply amused that that everyone else passes with the power of the Paladin's aura, but the Paladin fucking bites it.
Yeah, well.
Dern.
How many of these undead fucks are within 30 feet of me?
All of them.
I channel divinity and turn the unholy. All fiends and undead within 30 feet that can hear me must make a wisdom saving throw.
Versus
Turning. I'm turning undead.
Mm-hmm. Wisdom save.
Yes. DC 17. One passed, that. No passes. And that 18 passed. So the 17 and the 18 are the only two that passed.
All right.
So looking at them, are all 9 of these people around me? Like in melee?
No.
The 2 that passed, where are they relative to me?
The 2 that passed. One of them is the wraith right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
The other is looks like some kind of ghostly apparition, which is 20 feet from you.
Okay. Yeah. So that's 17 in front of me, the one that passed. I will use my bonus action to do a butt strike with my pole. Oh wait, no, I need to do an attack action for that. Damn, can't do that. Okay. Then instead, I will, as a bonus action, cast Sanctuary on myself.
I want to be honest, when you said you're going to use a butt strike with your pole, honest to God, the first thing that came to my mind was the gnome sticks his stick in the ground and then swings his ass around to hit people.
That's canon now.
Yes, the paladin begins pole dancing aggressively, smiting many with his big fat ass.
That's canon now.
It requires an attack, so he sticks the pole in someone, then uses that leverage to smack him with his butt.
All right. Goofiness aside.
So yeah, I cast Sanctuary on myself instead. It's a bonus action.
Alrighty. Thea.
All right.
I do tell everyone that guy and that guy are not turned. Focus your attacks on them first.
Have either of those 2 guys taken any damage?
No.
No. All right. I slash at whichever's closer of the 2 that are not turned.
That's the one in melee with Durham.
All right. And I get big.
And this is the effect of turn undead, right, Under?
Pretty much. So I'm there. They have to move away from me. They can't be within 30 feet. No reactions or actions other than dash. They may dodge if they have nowhere to move and are unable to escape otherwise.
All right, so that is 2 hits.
Reroll the 1. $17 and 16 magic slashing.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Sinclair. I do believe you are currently frightened.
I am? From what?
Weren't you one of the ones who failed the saves?
No.
I was.
All right, Faradol is the one who failed the save. Never mind.
Do I know which?
I pointed out the ones that were not turned.
Yeah. How many of them can I get in a 20-foot radius? So 40-foot across circle.
Yes, all of them.
Okay. These guys are screaming and making noise. I cast silence.
All right.
Set her on wherever I need to silence them all.
Okie dokie.
Don't even have to use a spell slot. Because I have coupons.
Very cool. Anything else?
Let's see. That's action. I'm guessing Dern is inside that silence.
Correct.
Minor retcon. Bardic inspiration, then silence. My bardics are a D6 under.
Okie dokie.
Guessing his
All
back
right.
is to me, so he can't hear or see me. So, and then I will back up to get up the stairs, so I can just maintain concentration, not get beat on.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. I don't have magical
Faradul.
damage, so I'm not going to be able to hurt these guys.
I'm running away.
What?
He's
Oh.
frightened.
I'm frightened.
Oh, that's right. You can't get closer because you're frightened.
It doesn't make you run away, you just can't get closer.
Oh, never mind then. So, actually, so I rage, and then I get closer.
I like that ability.
We can't do nothing. I'm scared of the monster.
Nope. I get angry, and then that overrides this scare. How far away is the one that isn't turned?
Remember, guys, the solution to all horror films isn't to get frightened, it's to get violent.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
How far away are they?
Fear is the weapon of the coward. Let's see. The nearest one is 20 feet. You gotta hop the
Oh.
barricade.
It's all good. He's gonna meet the hammer.
Yeah, those all hit.
Yes. Is there any specific resistances? Like, should I do the damages separately?
No, you got a magic weapon, so you're all good.
All right.
No escape sleuth.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay, yeah. So that one was turned, and now it's turned to ectoplasm.
When I said specifically one that wasn't turned, that he was pointing.
Oh, I missed that part. Well, that one is turned to ectoplasm.
Okay, there we go. All right. Either way, it works for me. But yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Yep, that is one dead ass wraith. Fair duel. CERN. Death save.
Yeah, I mean, here's his approach to the ghost.
CERN is bleeding out. That's right.
Yep, pretty much.
You guys all feel inspired by CERN, and then it's like you all look down at your feet. He's just fucking dying.
Well, on the account of him being so short, none of us have noticed yet.
You notice when you backed up to get a better view of the battlefield. Tripping on him on your way out. CERN?
Mister.
What?
Death
Death
save.
save.
Oh no!
I do believe that's a pass.
It is.
Unfortunate. I mean,
He will live
that's
to
very good.
regret that.
Unhappy DM noises.
I think he has some bias against me. I
Grumbles and bloodlust. I'm not a bloodthirsty DM. I'm a very bloodthirsty DM. All right. Okay, let's DM 2. The ghosts.
2 of them run the fuck away.
Yeah, two of them haul ass. You know what? It is going to fly up, avoiding melee, to the insane berserker.
Come and get them.
Do you want to narrow that down?
I don't understand. What are you coming into melee with me?
No. Actually,
Who are they
hold on a
attacking?
second.
You just described our entire party.
Gilbert, you have to remember, when our party walked into this area, this is basically how we did it.
I know. Well, you guys weren't nearly that cool.
No, nor do we have enough guns. But,
But Dern and Cern thought they were that cool.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see here. You can get there. You can get there. Who does he want to fucking go to? Let's go with. Yeah, fuck you, Dern.
I mean, no reality.
So he's
Dern
coming
did
into melee
start
with me.
this.
No, actually, no. It doesn't know that. It's going to go after the barbarian. The dumb, stupid barbarian.
That's
So,
actually probably smarter than the paladins. Or at least
yes, actually, you are. Yeah. So he's going to fly up and attempt to possess you.
Okay.
He's gonna have a bad time.
Actually, I'll just double check something here. Yeah. He's going to try to possess the insane berserker barbarian. I need a charisma saving throw from you, Faradul.
All right.
He's within my aura, right?
You are inside Dern's aura.
Yeah. Is this? Hold on. I gotta
Plus
make-
5 on that.
Yeah, plus 5. 1 second. I think there might be something. Is this a charm?
No, it's versus
Okay.
possession.
Okay,
And just to clarify, Gilbert, it did not come into melee with me at all.
It distinctly avoided that.
Okay.
Okay, charisma saving throw, you say. Alright.
I don't want to sound like a bloodthirsty bastard, but I hope you fail.
Just remember, you're at plus 5 in my aura.
Yeah, that's the only plus 5 I'm getting. Hey!
Bonk. Ghost tries again. Bonk. Starts smacking its head into your head. Bonk, bonk, bonk. 0 effect. Possession failed.
Hold on, where's that GIF at? There we go.
I do believe at the end of their turns, they can repeat the save.
Against turn?
Yeah.
No. There is no further saves. They are turned for 1 minute or until they take damage. Yeah, it is a fail, or those undead are just fucked.
Very neat. Okie dokie. DM3 was pasted. They peace out, triggering an attack of opportunity from Faradul and Dern. You can either hit the same one or separate ones.
Can we hit the same one that I hit on the way in?
Oh no, he's gone.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll hit a fresh one. Why don't we hit the same one?
No, hold on. The turned one was the one. The unturned one was the one that was killed. So yes, the one that you already hit is still there, and the third one who is turned and not touched is still there.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll use my reaction to hit him.
All right, fair duel.
I'll hit the same one.
20 hits.
Yeah, it hits.
Immune to non-magic damage.
Correct.
And smite. Wrong button. And 27 radiant damage. His speed is 0. And he's no longer turned.
And he's ectoplasm. There's just a lump of like ghost shit on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The other one fucks the hell off. These 3 fuck the hell off. Dern.
There's a ghost that's like right there, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Fuck him and the ectoplasm he rode in on. Either of those miss.
Those both hit?
Okay. Is he immune to physical non-magic damage?
Yes.
Okay. I'll make both of those smites. For a total of 53 points of radiant damage to him.
Well, he gone.
Okay. Is there any other undead in melee here?
No.
Can I see any of the undead?
Yes. The closest one is like 60 feet away.
Okay. Well, I'll walk up to that scepter and use my bonus action to look and see if there's any like writing or runes or whatnot on it. Just kind of glancing at it curiously. So I'm still in the silence, so I can't recast Sanctuary.
Yeah. Yeah, you're sitting in the silence, kind of right between these 2 stone columns. The rod is like 15 feet away.
Yeah, I walk up to it.
Bonk. You hit invisible field of force.
That's no fun.
Stupid devs and their digital walls.
How far away is the wall from the rod?
Did you just call my invisible ball stupid?
No.
Oh, okay.
How far away from the rod is the surface of this ball?
About 10 feet.
Okay. All right. Well, if it's going to block me, I'll just turn around and walk back, moving towards CERN, because he looks like he could use some hit points.
Yep.
Well, at any point, so I have 25 feet of movement. How much do I have to move to hit the field? The wall.
Like 5 feet.
Okay. And so then I walk like 20 feet towards CERN. Do I actually get out of the silence at that point then?
Yes, you would be.
Okay. Do I reach CERN?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's nothing I can do with a bonus action. Except I am. I got that bonus action. Nah, they're running. I'll just. Nah, I'm done.
All right, Fea.
So all the ghosts are retreating.
No, they've been turned.
Are we going after them?
Well, they're like 3 times as fast as I am, so I won't be going after them. Feel free to run them down, though, if you want.
How far away are they? How far is the closest?
Oh, I'm sorry. He is pissed off 60 or that far back. 75 feet.
Well, I can't even dash that far. Is anybody dying or anything?
What?
Not for
Is
long.
So someone does need a potion of healing?
CERN is currently down.
I guess I give Cern a potion of healing.
Well, make that roll.
That's 2d4 plus 4, right?
+2. All twos.
That means it's twice as effective, right? Anyway, that's it.
All right. Soren, you got 6 hit
run
points.
after him.
Yay!
Alrighty. Anything else, Fea?
No.
Sinclair.
How far away are they?
Let's see. They pissed off, man. Over there, about 95 feet.
Okay.
And there is a nicely worked bronze grate between you and them.
Okay. Well, I walk up to CERN and Dern. They're right next to each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
I lay a hand on each of them and I upcast Longstrider. So +10 movement for CERN and Dern.
All right.
You guys got that?
Yep.
Mister?
Yes.
Your legs are longer.
Oh, why?
Cast Longstrider on you. You got 10 more feet.
Oh, cool.
And is anything inside my silence?
Faradol.
Is anything hostile inside my silence?
No.
Okay. I don't have. Yeah, I will Oh, there's no sense not to keep it up. Yeah, I'll keep it up. And then I will point at CERN and give him finger guns. Bardic inspiration. All right, so Dern's Bardic, CERN's Bardic, Dern's Longstrider, CERN's Longstrider. I'm done.
All right. Fair
Oh,
duel.
I take out a greater healing potion and hand it, like just hand it to CERN.
All right. So what did I hear that there's a grate between me and the fleeing ghost specter bitches?
No.
Oh, excellent. They're just like 75 feet away.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to use the eagle whistle to fly at 80 feet to fly up to them and introduce them to Mr. Hammer.
All right. You want a wraith, one of the banshees, or one of the ghosts?
Mm. How many of each?
One wraith, two banshees, two ghosts.
Rafe. Two hits. Question.
Yes, three hits.
Oh, three. Nice. Oof.
Deleted.
Excellent. End of my turn.
CERN.
Yes.
You're prone on the ground with like 6 hit points.
I'm gonna get up off the ground if I can. All right. Who did it? Which one of them did it? How many injuries can I see? Are we still in the niche or no?
Yes.
Okay. How many?
You can see them. You spend like half your movement speed getting up. You can see a gaggle of ghosts
Ghosts.
like 80 feet away.
Ghosts. Okay. Yes, I'll draw my sword. I'm gonna actually use my sword, not my what you call it. And I suppose I'm just gonna start killing things.
You did get handed a greater healing potion by me.
Oh, let me take that then. Is that a bonus action or an action? To take a potion, Gilbert.
An action to drink.
All right. All right. Then I'm gonna take the healing potion then. It's
Yep, that's 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. Okay.
It's a greater.
It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. All right. How many? How many? I can't attack.
They're 80 feet away.
80 feet away. Get healed anyway, and then I can't bonus action it, so I'm just gonna. I start heading towards them, I suppose. Yeah. Where's CERN? I mean, where's Dern?
I was right next to you.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to lead the charge. With my big 20, 22. Man, I'd never been hit. I can't believe that thing took me all the way down to 0 for failing it. That was over 150 hit points I had. Jesus. All right. Okay.
All right. My turn. They don't get to do anything besides piss off through a wall. DM3, piss off through a wall. DM1, piss off through a wall.
Oh, that's just unsporting.
I'm going to be honest, with this turn effect and then pissing off through a wall, we're basically out of combat.
I hit the wall that they went through. Does it, collapse?
No.
Oh.
Is there any nearby sections that are outlined in a different color?
I grind my face against the wall, pressing space.
What, you mean like the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons?
Yes.
No.
I go and check and see if by defeating the undead, and I do count this as a defeat for them, if that field went away and I can now get to the scepter.
The field is still there.
Oh. From like 10 feet away, can I see that there's any writing on like the pillar it's on the scepter itself, etc.?
It looks like there's some kind of etchings along the haft, but you're too.
Can I take a look?
Do you have binocular vision?
No, but I do have a spyglass and a perception of 20 or passive perception of 23.
Oh yeah, it's got like elven scribble on it.
All right.
Looks
What does
pretty
it say?
magic. It's
What's the
magic
elven
scribble.
Oh, so it's elven arcane runes.
Yeah, it's elven magic scribble.
Okay.
By the way, I do touch myself to lay on hands and heal back up to full.
Sinclair tells you to get a room, or at least like go over there.
The DM smites you.
No, that's what I did to your undead encounter.
Talking a lot of shit for someone in the campaign.
All right. So we have force field. Well, I guess I'll pop a detect magic and see if it encompasses the whole thing, or if there's maybe a hole in the top or something that we can throw one of the gnomes through.
It's definitely all encompassing.
Unfortunate.
It's got that
Or it.
all encompassing kind of vibe.
Well, perhaps if we go deeper into the dungeon, we'll find a way to unlock it.
Well, could be an off switch in this room, like that other room where there was that hidden switch. So,
Good point. Maybe you should look around.
yep, I will begin looking for hidden and secret things, Gilbert. And I'll be,
All right.
despite the size of the room, I will be stopping and popping detect magic until, I've completely surveyed the entire room.
All right. Well, you are aware of the magical protection dome. All of the motes of light.
You broke up again, Gilbert.
Oh, I said all of the motes of light are magical. The plinth itself, that big square that I posted, everything in that space is magical.
All the wraiths were triggered.
And that is all you're finding in terms of magic.
All right, then I will begin looking for secret and hidden things. Yes, I do this now.
I don't know, do you do this now?
I told you I was doing this.
Okay. So do it.
I'm doing it.
Just do it.
Make your roll.
I don't make a roll unless I'm told to make a roll, Gilbert. I don't assume anything.
That's deliberately obtuse, like the shit I do a lot.
All's fair in love and war.
I find this turnabout to be bullshit, and I smite you in recompense. All right. Yeah, you don't find anything hidden as you search this large chamber. It takes a while to do. It's been about an hour.
Yeah, that's what I meant when I said that I was going to be popping detect magic the entire time, and I was looking for secrets and hidden things.
So while he was doing that, does that mean the rest of us got a short rest?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah. All right, short rest.
Could I? Okay, Gilbert, this is going to be really silly. Could I potentially have been doing Song of Rest the entire time that I was searching? Just walking around playing my violin ominously in this giant room.
If you can acquire me a GIF from a well-known film where this kind of violin playing would be appropriate, and post it in chat, then yes. Well known by my standard. So I'd have to have seen it. If you can figure out the correct seasonally appropriate film I'm thinking of, then that shall be your reward.
It's the only violin I can think of.
I'm disappointed that you didn't pick Young Frankenstein. Well, you did post a violin. I suppose I'll give you half credit. Sure. You can have given them Song of Rest.
Alright, extra d6 then.
For I am a magnanimous overlord.
Just one, but it's something.
No, you need to get a deeper voice in like, I am a generous good. And you need to have like gold chains, like just kind of plastered all over yourself.
No, I have taste.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Nothing about Xerxes emanates taste.
He doesn't need
Or
taste, he has
class.
riches.
He's a bitch is what he is.
Not wrong.
Look, dude, if you're gonna cover yourself in gold, it better be Baroque golden power armor.
Damn straight.
If it's not, it looks stupid. I just can't take a nudist seriously when it looks like he went rolling through a pirate's treasure chest.
I mean, that's certainly fair.
Also, he got beat by a bunch of shirtless dudes in leather, like, Speedos and red capes.
Well, I couldn't find one with capes, but they do got red Speedos here. Ish.
Those aren't Speedos.
Like I said, ish. It's the closest custodians get.
No.
Get him the picture of the old lore.
No, we go to the new lore. Ish.
But we wouldn't be able to show the new lore. You can't show uncensored boobies like that.
It's fine. Oh no, not that new lore. That new lore does not exist. See, I completely wiped that from my memory. It does not exist. Nope. Anyway, moving on now.
But the orcs have always been the greenest and the best.
That's right. See, the humans, they're all occupied with gold and black and skulls and shit. They don't realize that green is the best.
Well, look, if you can't be green, gold's a pretty decent alternative.
It's not killy enough.
No, but it is shiny.
Gold is like the color between yellow and red. It's both fast and explodey.
That is a compelling argument.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a point.
And that would explain why those blue beaky gets always seem to survive, because they're lucky like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that the north end of this room was like big, wide, and descends further down?
Yes.
All right, well, after our short rest, we should go that way. Because obviously the cult is going to be in the deepest parts of the deeps.
Of course.
Right, the cult. I forgot. Yeah, the cult.
Yeah, look at the undead. They're a necromantic cult. We have to take them out for the safety of everyone.
The elven specters in the elven temple.
Necromantic cult.
Makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I shall tell you this. You can see most plainly. Actually, yeah. So you guys finish a short rest. But you guys can see the following details. The southern mirrored alcove has a stairwell going up. On the left side of the northern half of this chamber, you can see, like I said, this thing mirrors all around. You can see a stairwell which goes down, kind of that center northern vaulted area. If you guys walk up to the kind of stone balcony, you can see it drops about 40 feet into a large open space. You can see down there, milling about, a horde. Actually, I shouldn't even say they're milling because they're kind of packed. A horde of skeletons in tarnished, worn down elven armor. It's like a big old swimming pool of them. You can see at the far end there that there are two doors, one on the two apertures, one on the west, one on the east, that look like it lead elsewhere.
Past the skeletons.
Correct.
Are the skeletons armed or armored?
Yes. They look to be wearing elvish armor of a decrepit nature.
Are they armed?
Yes, they appear to be wielding elvish weapons.
What kind of weapons?
Swords, bows,
So they do have ranged
a couple of
weapons.
great swords.
Well, I guess we got to go through them then. Unless you guys have a better idea.
Nope.
All right. Then that's down the stairs, right? You mentioned there were some stairs going down. That's where it goes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it. Like the stairs over on your left, you'd walk over to that area, walk down the stairs, and that would take you to the far end of this swimming pool of skeletons on the west side.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then I will cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself and descend to the stairs and begin laying waste to the skeletons. Like, if they block my path, they don't. Like, if they're just milling about without interacting, I'll just walk past them. But if they actually turn and try to stop me, I just begin smiting.
All right, you begin heading down the stairs. I think we'll call things there for the night.
Okay.
With like one of the